I am a disabled person. I am not able to talk, so I use an electronic talker to help me communicate with people. I never went to school from the first grade to high school in Vietnam. However, I graduated from high school in America. I took several ESL classes in my first year of college, and now I am working toward my career goals by taking college classes. I believe God brought me to America for a reason, and He has a purpose for me. I believe I will be able to push myself to succeed. When I lived in Vietnam, I was always ambitious to go to school. I wanted to learn how to read and write just like any kid who went to school in the morning and came home in the afternoon. However, I could not go to school because of my disability. I saw all my cousins could go to school. Therefore, I felt pity for myself. I felt embarrassed any time I saw my cousins reading books because they knew how to read, but I did not know how to read. I was illiterate. Some of my family members treated me like a piece of trash because they thought I was useless. They thought that I was a retarded child. Anytime my cousins and I got together, they acted like I did not exist. One of my cousins despised me, and he said in a satirical voice, "Son does not know how to do nothing. He only knows how to eat and sleep." I came home that night, and I immediately went to bed and cried on my pillow. The next morning, I went to my mom's bedroom and sobbed. I told her, as best I could, "You and my sister are always saying that I am smart, so why can I not go to school like my cousins?" My mom said nothing back to me, but I knew she was crying silently inside. A few days later, she said, "Son, I will go to find a school for you today." She went everywhere in Vietnam. She knocked on every school's door, but she could not find the school for me. My mom told the principals, "I have a son who has a disability. He wants to go to school." They all said, "We do not accept students who have disabilities." My mom even tried to hire a teacher to come to my house and teach me, but when the teacher came to see me, she said to my mom, "Sorry, I do not teach people with a disability." When my mom and I came to America, we were very happy because we thought that I could go to school here in America. We went to the first school to apply, and the counselors and the teachers interviewed my mom and my grandma about my history and school experience. My mom told them that I had not gone to school since I was born. They told my mom, "Sorry, ma'am, we cannot accept him in our school because we cannot educate a child who knows nothing, especially if he does not understand English." We went home so disappointed. A few weeks after, we tried Cypress Spring High School. After they heard my story, they accepted me in their school. The next day I went to school, and it was also my first day in my life that I could go to school like normal kids who went to school. They put me in a special class, but I did not care because I never thought I could go to regular classes. Every week the counselor put me in a wheelchair, rolled me to her office, and tested my mental skills. I never knew how I did on mental tests because I totally did not understand English, not even a word. A few weeks later, they called my mom up to go to school, and they had a meeting. They told my mom, "We have found out your son is very smart. We decided to put him in the regular classes. We know that he should be in first grade, but according to his age we cannot put him there. We will put him in ninth grade." I thought they were crazy. I never knew why they put me in the regular classes when they knew I did not know my ABCs and did not understand English at all. I was totally lost in all my classes. I did not understand the subjects or the homework. Every day I come home from school, I complained to my mom that the regular classes were very tough for me. I even told her that I wanted to go back to a special class. I did not have the base foundation of education, so I was struggling in classes every single day. I thought that I could not survive. I was frustrated. Some teachers were frustrated with me, so they did not want to teach me English or subjects. The students hated me because they thought I was retarded and stupid. Sometimes they played pranks on me, like throwing pens at me. I got really upset, and I screamed in the classroom, but the teacher did not know that a student threw a pen at me because I had no English to explain to her what was going on. Therefore, my teachers wrote me up. Sometimes I really get aggravated with my life, and I did not want to learn English or other subjects. I just went to classes, sat there, and waited for the classes to be over. However, my mom went everywhere, proudly saying to all her friends that I went to the regular classes with the ordinary students in high school. I felt like my mom was so proud that I went to regular classes. From that moment on, I stopped thinking about going back to a special class. I kept working hard in high school. When I entered college, I knew college would be much harder than high school, but I was ready to accept it. I wanted my relatives to know that even though I am disabled, I will not capitulate to my disability, and I wanted my mom to be proud of me. I strongly believe God will help me through college. I truly believe I will succeed if I push myself very hard. My mother is a motivation for me to go to school every day, and she always encourages me when life gets difficult. I would like to continue my education as far as possible and achieve my goal to become a computer programmer.